Well, I woke up this morning and I had forgot that I left a little hole underneath the chicken pen, as I had reached under there to get their water pan, and I forgot that I left it there. So when they woke up this morning, they all filed out and started walking around everywhere, and the dogs just they're buddies. Dogs and the chickens are buddies. And these chickens are not scared of humans. They're not scared of dogs. They're just not scared. They're a little skittish, but they're not really scared. They don't move. They don't go anywhere. They're running around everywhere. They just happen to be back over here by the fence again. But they've been running all around everywhere, and the dogs don't. They'll look at them. They're interested, but they don't do nothing. Huh, Maggie? You're a good girl, huh? Yeah, you know those are your pets now, huh? You're protecting them, aren't you? Yeah, those aren't food, are they? But I woke up, they must have been out an hour or two. I was conked out sleeping. I stayed up too late. I did notice, I wonder why the chickens aren't making noises. Usually they would come out in the morning and start chirping, and I didn't hear many chirpings. When I got up there, they were all running around. I ran over there to count and make sure somebody didn't eat one, but no, they're all here. Black ones and brown ones and gray ones. I got to figure all this out. Today I'm going to reorganize camp. My daughter's coming soon. She had to order something else, and it's supposed to come today or tomorrow. So she might be 2-3 days before she gets here still. But yeah, we're making progress on this. I'm not completely finished on this either. But this is what it's. We got all the big stuff up. All the big branches. There's Maggie. I'm still a little leery about leaving the dogs down there by themselves with the chickens. There they are. But they haven't bothered them. They don't look like they're going to. Barry! There he is. Not even near the chicken. So anyway, we got up all these. I mean, I don't know what good it does. It kind of looks interesting. We just stacked them. Stacked them all around in a circle. So we're just gonna come in here now and pick up all the rest of this. There's a few. I feel like there might be snakes under here. You know, saw a lizard. Looks like a lot of mole holes or something. But this is the old tree. Yeah. And there's the rock cliff. The oak trees are blooming still. Still blooming. So today I got to do some organizing around here and try to get the rest of these sticks picked up. Use them for bonfire. I had started this before I had the plan. So some of those big sticks over there might be fence sticks rather than bonfire. I'm not sure. Probably just leave it. And then there's all kinds of other sticks that's lying around naturally. So I was thinking I might, not sure, might be able to find everywhere there's a lot of sticks. I'll just do this, like along the roads and around the perimeter of the property and stuff like that, instead of having an actual fence. But I don't think there's enough sticks to do it all the way around the property. I doubt that. So we probably won't be able to go that far. But it's been raining. Last night it rained, night before it rained. And it only rains for like an hour or two, but man, it sprinkles for a while, but then it just pours for a minute or two. And this ground just soaks it up. Just soaks it up. I had a little bird got in the chicken cage this morning too. Couldn't get out. But this is my, here comes the chickens. They're gonna follow us. Come on. He's like, they just thought maybe I was coming out here to feed them or something. So I made this road. This was my road going out. And it's barely big enough to get a truck through here, but I needed to get a chainsaw to cut some of that up. But you come around here and you drive out this way. And so we got our little driveway going. And flowers are coming on. After this last rain, man, I know these flowers are going to start blooming everywhere. I see yellow ones coming, but it's still not heavy. But I've seen pictures around here when summer comes and it's just flowers everywhere. I scattered a bunch of wildflower seeds through here. Might end up some of them growing. But yeah, it's a beautiful day. Beautiful, beautiful day. Seems like it always rains in the evening or the night. As soon as the sun comes up, it gets nice and warm again. Those guys must have mated. They locked up. It's like dogs. You see that? No, you can step on it. Stop. I'm trying to look at the bugs. Just have to focus in on it because the dogs won't let me get down there. That was a little weird. See, they're locked up. They're mating. So it just really just kind of sprinkled last night. It didn't rain very hard. July is going to really rain. I know we're going to get a lot of water in here. Here come the chickies. Little baby chickies. Maggie's the one that's the most curious. I thought it'd be Barry, but well, he's kind of curious too, but I think Maggie would bite him if I didn't watch her. I don't know. She'll get used to him. She knows she's not supposed to. She knows she's not supposed to. Don't be chasing them now. They ain't scared of the dogs, and I don't know if that's a good thing, but... And they're not scared of me. And Buster, he don't mind. He don't bother him. Got this pretty well cleaned up. And made the fence around that side. So it's not going to go all the way around, so it's not going to do any good for a fence. Won't keep anything out. But I think it's just kind of ornamental. Kind of make a little garden area or something. And that was a big old pile. It's burned down now. And it's a lot darker than it looks here in the camera. Some clouds. It rained a little bit a couple hours ago, sprinkled. Might sprinkle again a little bit more before dark. Wouldn't hurt to have a little sprinkle on there anyway. But didn't really get every little stick or anything, but just got all the big sticks and put them on there. And that's the fence. Well, it looks better on the other side, doesn't it? It's not done out here either. I still got a few sticks to pick up. Kind of neat. That sticks clear up in the air because it has like a Y or an L shape or something. I don't know, I just put it up there. And there's little Maggie. And the doggies, the other two doggies wanted to sit in the truck. Chickies are in the... They've been running around by themselves all day. They went back in. But I want to watch them for a while, real careful, because I don't want any of my little chickies to be eaten. And then this side, I don't know. I'm thinking about leaving it. I think I like it. That's what it looks like. Anyway, I got to go up here and get these boards before I forget too. And then I think I'm done for the day. Sun's going down. I'm gonna sit down for a little bit, relax. I got to come up here in an hour or so and look at the fire, make sure it doesn't, it burned out. I wanted to get these sticks off the ground. These boards. I came off my camper. I'll come back a little bit and make sure it's burned out. Let's put these up here for now. Ooh, Buster, and you coming out, or are you just sleeping? Time to come out? Okay, I let him try. I asked them if they want to come out 2 or 3 times, and they were sleeping in there, and they didn't want to come out. All right. Well, guys, we're going to go take a look at some beautiful cliffs and bluffs. Probably part of the El Morro, or whatever they call it. It's not a state park, I don't think. It's like a state park. It's like a monument, whatever they call them, a state monument. I don't know how they call it. But it's... I'm not in the park or anything. I'm just on some back road. We like to go the back roads. Yeah, I know. And I don't even know if this road goes all the way over there, but it looks like it does. Oh, buddy, look at this. I don't know how far we're going to get this way, but wait till you see it through the trees here. So beautiful, spectacular. Oh, I saw it for a second, but here it comes. There you go, see it? Hopefully this road will go over there. Been raining a little bit, so there's a little mud, but not much. Okay, here we come. Here we come. Oh, Josie Wales, woo-wee! What's that? Hold on. Yeah. That's where we're going to go see right there. Oh, Moses. hard to get it focused because, there we go. Because it wants to focus in on the beam of my truck. Some rain coming too. Yeehaw! It's so pretty. Oh, here comes a truck or a van or something up ahead. Let's see what this is. Oh, it's somebody's house. All right, we better turn around here. Well, we had to turn around because this road is not a county road or something. I guess it just goes to somebody's house. So I turned around and I saw this little camp spot here. So pretty. I thought I'd take a look at those mountains from here real quick, and then we'll get back in the truck and go over there somehow. Look at this. That's where we're going. It's so pretty, huh? That's where we're going. That big old hole right there, like a cave. Huh, all right, let's go over there, see how close we can get to that. All right, now all this beauty here is probably about 10 miles or less from my property. I'm gonna see if there's a place down here to park and hike, and there is, we'll check it out. Man. Like, yeah, 10 miles or less. Here's a spot to park, but I don't know. There's a trail. There's something. There's another road. Could go that way, maybe, huh? It looks like somebody's driveway. Maybe there'll be a place to park down here. I think this is El Morro National Monument. Might have been a road to it, but it's okay. This is El Morro National Monument. On the sign it says. Surely there's a place to park here and look at the whole thing. Maybe a trail. place to park. Well, I'll turn around. I don't know. What's this? Historical marker. I guess we could park there. But it's a little ways to walk from here. Visitor center, okay. There's a sheriff though. Oh, how pretty. Nothing like a bunch of bluffs and cliffs. Welcome. Two different ways to go here, I guess. The campground and the visitor center. Let's look at the campground first. Yeah, it's about 10 miles from my property. All this beauty. Can't get better than that, I don't think. I mean, you know, it's not the Grand Canyon, but hey, it's really pretty. Just about as good, huh? There's some big old canyons out here too. Well, that's kind of what this is, isn't it? It's just a big old canyon. Goes up and around all out through here. This isn't the only spot, you know, it goes for miles. And you can see a lot of grass, and a lot of the area around here is just a lot of grass. I mean, if you had horses, they'd starting to come up green underneath of it. You can see I wish they had some more roads that you could just kind of drive. Maybe they do, and see the whole thing like a scenic tour. Just come out here and pay to put your tent. I guess you get bathrooms if you parked here. Wonder what it costs to stay here. Just sleep in your car, and at least you'd have a bathroom. I don't know if there's showers in there, but you've got barbecue pits. That's designed for handicap. Here's somebody that's cooking or something. Huh. This would be the way to live. You have your little van. Here in New Mexico, there's so many places you can just camp. And just, if it was $15 a day, that'd be, quite a bit a month. But you could spend some time, 2 or 3 days camping out in the places where they don't charge you. And then about, come in, get your shower twice a week or something, pay $15 or whatever it is. If you didn't mind getting a full shower only every twice a week, you'd have to sponge bath in the car. But it wouldn't be a bad life living in a van. I just don't think it's going to be something a person can do. I'm looking at it within months. I will not be able to go to the grocery market. I did that thing on TikTok where there's some country in Africa, one of those countries over there, they've already gone full scale. There's no cash. They've done that quite a few places. No more cash. And so the people refused to get the CDC or whatever this, the digital currency, and demanded cash. But they wrote some cash out, like some, I don't know, some kind of cashier check things out for them for a while, but they wouldn't let them take more than $40 a week out of their account. And they needed $40 per day to live, just to survive. So they were trying to resist, but their children were starving. There were people dying everywhere. And they finally had to consent and concede and start getting, using the digital currency. They had to bow to the beast. A lot of people starved to death. They couldn't do it. They couldn't resist. And so really the only way we're going... I noticed DeSantis, he passed a bill, I don't know how recent, like within the week or last week or so maybe. Could have been before that. I don't know exactly when he did it. Oh, this is authorized vehicles. So this is closed. Okay. I wonder why we can't go in here. Only the elite get to go down that road, I guess. Oh well. Let me take a look. I might have to stop here for a minute and take a look at my phone map and see if there's a road where we could take a little scenic tour, or a place where we could park and go on a trail and take a look at some beautiful scenery and go hiking. Since we're out here, let me take a look. But let me finish what I'm saying. So DeSantis has passed a bill that in Florida, he's outlawed the digital currency. So that sounds like DeSantis is really on our side. But I'm suspicious. I don't know what they're up to. But he did say that if Congress passed it, it would override his bill. So I have a feeling Congress will pass it in some way or another. Maybe they'll have a big showdown and they'll get the country to buckle to its knees because there won't be any more food. And so this will probably have to happen in the United States with a fight. But it wouldn't take but just a couple, 3 months, and they could drop everybody to their knees. I was telling somebody, what's the percentage of people in the United States right now that just would refuse, even if their children were starving? Not too many. Less than 10% would resist it. And those are the people that are already out in the mountains and the woods, and they don't use the system much anyway. The people in the cities and so forth are going to bow to the beast. Friends, we're going into it soon. Let me shut this off and I'll be right back. Alright, well, couldn't figure out why it was closed. That gate down there is where I wanted to go, and there are some trails and hiking but it's closed on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. How crazy. So I'm not going to get to see it today. I got here on the wrong day. But I was looking, and this looks like something I'd want to see. Not sure where this is, but it must be near here. So I want to go and see this. I'll have to come back another day. I can't. When I came out here, I thought, man, I'm going to have all this beautiful things to see and visit. And I do, but I don't have a lot of time to just take a whole day off and come looking, exploring. But once I get the dome up, guys, I'm going to be checking all this stuff out. Look at this writing here. What is this? Golden Cities. The Spanish began numerous expeditions into what is now New Mexico. The first Spanish inscription carved at El Morro is that of Governor Don Juan de Onet, 1605. The last is dated 1774. That's some old writing, huh? That's what they look. That's how they wrote. 1709. 1866. This old car. Yeah, we'll come back and take a look at this. But we can't come today. We can't look. But up that way, evidently, there's some hiking, some trails. We'll come back. It's funny how the sheriff comes through here about every, they just drive around and give people tickets, Oh, you're standing on some grass that's illegal. Okay, or whatever. We're in a prison, and the prison guards are always watching, guys. Everybody goes in, turns around. Oh, it's closed today. Why? Because Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Why? Well, I don't know, because we want to. All right, let's take off, find something else. Well, we're heading back, because we'll have to come back one of these days when it's open. I'd like to just walk over there, but there's not even any place along the road to pull off. They don't want you to walk over there, I guess. Man, I would like to do some hiking. I'd like to see if I can find some roads. Just some county gravel road. I imagine they don't allow any kind of roads in there to really explore and look at it. But all right, well, I see this old road here, and then there's something over there. Some old, I don't know what that is. I think it's open. Or is there a gate there? Yeah, the gate's open. But there's some mud here, which don't look too bad. Should I go in there for a minute? All right, let's take a little look. I hope I don't get in trouble. Oh, probably shouldn't be in here. I don't know. Oh, Dave, it doesn't say no trespassing. You know what I mean? Maybe it does up here. Now there's a car here. Somebody lives there. Over there, somebody's living in a trailer. What's this say? Private property. Okay, well, we won't go then if it's private property. Huh. What lucky people, huh? But we almost got to drive up there and take a look. We just turn around then. Head on back. I don't want... Back in the day, I would drive into places, I wouldn't even pay attention to signs. Honestly, driving in some little road, whatever. Probably not if it said private property or no trespassing, but I would always find little roads and drive back in and take a look. But I'm more cautious now because of, I mean, they got police everywhere. Just, you know, it's crazy. But I did see another road over here, and I might check that out real quick. Down here and to the right, going over to those other cliffs. We'll check that out real quick. I don't think it's very far down here. And if it don't say private road, no trespassing, then we might just drive down there for a minute and take a look. See how close we can get to those cliffs over there. We're lawbreakers. We're going rogue. Bunch of hillbillies. Well, not a bunch, just me and 3 dogs. I guess we're hillbillies. There's another road. And that's a road. We could have took that one. Maybe we should take that one. Ah, now I don't know which one. This one or that one. That was a county road or something. Here it is. No, we saw that one. That's private. It's a private road. No trespassing. Well, let me go back to the other road and take a look. We'll just drive up there for a mile or two and try to stay out of trouble and keep our nose clean, and maybe nobody will mind if we go down that road. It's definitely a public road, so I don't think we can get in trouble. Right? No harm, no foul. Or we could just come back on a Thursday or a Friday or a Monday. Are they open on the weekends too? So if they're closed on Tuesdays and Wednesdays and you're camping here, I guess you gotta leave. You can't just stay all the time. So it's not like you could stay there permanently. Maybe that's why they do it. Or they don't want to pay their rangers and the people that work here full time or something. I wouldn't mind having a job working for, I don't want to work with the government, but if all I had to do was drive around in a truck and make sure that the deer were okay, I guess it'd be a good job, wouldn't it? Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. If this was back in the day where I was looking for a job, I might apply for that, since I live right here. All right, let's take a look at this. Selling that property right there, guys. There's property for sale. There's even a little pond there. It's dried up. People living out here. See, this is a street address. Look at this. Who needs a park when we got, look at this. Oh my goodness. I want to go walking out there. We'll park the truck and we'll go looking over there. That looks like some beautiful rock formations over there. Oh howdy. Let's get as close as we can and we'll walk over there. There's electric lines and the people that live out here. And And look at this lucky guy. He owns this big bunch of rock cliffs over there. Almost as lucky as me. Woo. Okay, so this is what that guy owns, because there's a private road right there. Isn't that neat? There's an electric pole. Somebody owns that. But this is where we're going. Right here. Walk all over there. Huh. Yeah, this is where I want to park. If I could find a spot. That might be somebody's property, it looks like, huh? Wow, somebody owns that. Can you believe that, or what? I mean, looks like a gate to somebody's property there. Sure enough. Sure enough. Well, I guess we ain't gonna be walking today. The world is diced up and everybody owns everything, and you gotta find a specific little park to pay to walk on the earth anymore. There's another little, no, I don't know. That's probably somebody's property too. Yep, there's a house built up there. Alright, well, we'll go down here and turn around. Very pretty out here, though. Somebody built him a little shack out in the middle of... Look at this one. Somebody built him a little shack out there. Isn't that neat? Alright, let's turn around. Head them up and move them out. See the electric line up there? Electric pole. Somebody's got a road in there. They got electric put into it, and there's probably a cabin or something over there on the other side of that bluff. Isn't that nice? Oh man. Oh, here's probably their yeah, well, there's another one right up there, and then here's another little road. Man, we got here too late. Should have come out here 10 years ago and bought some of this property. Well, I'm gonna turn around right here. I lucked out. I got me some property out here. You guys should really go to the real estate agent in Grants or Gallup or something and see if you can find something out in Candy Kitchen or El Morro area. It's really, you could find something right out in here or over in Candy Kitchen where I'm at. It might be a little more expensive than what I paid for it because I think I got a really good deal. But if you pray like I did, maybe the Lord will give you a good deal. I think it's worth a try. There's got to be some properties out here that people are selling. Yeah. It's been raining a little bit, so there's a couple of mud holes, but because it just rained last night. But you can see the roads aren't that bad when it rains, just a mud hole here and there. But I'm told that like in July when it really starts raining, there could be some real muddy spots in the road and it might be difficult to traverse some of these roads. But what I'm told is while it's raining, you don't drive on the road because it's all sandy. Within 2 hours after it stops raining, it all soaks in. You can walk and drive on it again. But the reason we get all these potholes and mud holes is because people who aren't smart enough to wait 2 hours, they just got an itch and they got to go to town right now, you know, right while it's raining, and they just drive right through and four-wheel drive and muddy up the roads and stuff. But all you gotta do is wait till it dries and you can circumnavigate these roads. In the winter it might be a little harder, but remember it's frozen in the winter, so you should be able to drive on the roads most of the winter while it's frozen. If not, you at least can do it during the nighttime because it's every night during the winter it's below freezing, because it's 7,500, 8,000 feet around here. Well, that's where I wanted to go. I wanted to go over there and take a look, but we didn't make it. So anyway, I'm gonna shut the camera off now. We'll see you guys. Lord bless you.